Sooner than expected, I'm bringing you a review of the Nintendo Panorama screen handheld Popeye game. The reason being that someone saw my previous handheld game reviews on YouTube and contacted me with their version of Popeye. So this is a simulator coded by a very talented young Austrian called Willi Fried. And I'm very much in debt to Mr. Fried for giving me the chance to play this classic handheld game that I remember from my childhood. I hope this review goes some way towards paying him back for his generosity, and I'll post a link in the description so you can all download this game and play it yourselves. This simulator is slightly bigger than previous ones I've reviewed, so I've had to widen the recording screen to fit in the whole game screen, but I was going to have to do that anyway for the Nintendo widescreen games, so it's no big deal. Let's take a look at the game. As you can see, the controls are almost identical to the Panorama screen handheld Snoopy game. You've got a left-right controller and a punch button instead of a hit button. So you have to use the left and right cursor keys on the keyboard and the right control key. You've got the standard Game A, Game B and time buttons. Without further ado, let's open the screen. And we'll begin Game A. Okay, you control Popeye and you have to rescue Olive, who has been captured and tied up by Brutus. Well, the instruction manual refers to him as Brutus, but to be honest, I always knew him as Bluto from the Popeye cartoons. You can check out Wikipedia for a full history on the whole Bluto-Brutus issue. Whatever his name is, you have to punch him off the pier and into the ocean. After you've punched him off the pier 3 times, Olive will kick down a can of spinach for Popeye, and you'll see what happens when Popeye gets the spinach. Bluto gets progressively harder to punch off the pier. You score 2 points each time you knock him back. 5 points for knocking him into the ocean, and 15 points when you get the spinach. You have to retreat when you think Bluto is about to throw a punch, then jump back in there and knock him back. So there is an element of strategy to the game. Also, when you're as far over to the right of the pier as you can go, you can dodge back and counter punch. This is the only area of the pier in which Popeye can do this. When Popeye catches the spinach, he punches Bluto up onto the hook and saves Olive. The theme music plays, the love hearts go, and Olive kisses Popeye. It's the most satisfying end to a Nintendo Panorama screen handheld I've ever seen. Then, as expected, you start the game again, only this time it gets harder. I have to admit, I love this game. It's almost as good as I remember it from when I played it back at school. So I'll give the game a 10 out of 10. As for the simulation, I think Willi's done a great job. It's a bit different from the kind of simulator Luca would code. It has a slightly more polished look to it, but that's no bad thing. So I'll also give the simulator top marks. I'll allow Brutus to punch me into the ocean here, so you can see what happens when you begin game B. As normal, it's 3 misses and it's game over. Game B is almost identical to game A, except as you would expect it's slightly harder, but it also adds a swordfish at the bottom of the screen. The swordfish is just something else that can knock Popeye back. And that concludes my series of Nintendo Panorama Screen handheld reviews. It's been emotional. Join me next time when I begin my look at Nintendo widescreen games. Cheery bye.